You've been lied to. They told you that the more you try, the more you get. That control means safety. That effort is the only path to success. But what if I told you it's the opposite? Here's the paradox. The moment you stop chasing so hard, things begin to chase you. The less you grip, the more life opens its hands to you. Letting go doesn't mean losing control. It means finally letting life move in your favor. Centuries ago, philosopher Michel de Montaigne saw something we still struggle with today. People who desperately tried to control their lives were the ones who felt the most out of control, and those who allowed things to unfold step by step. They discovered a strange calm, not laziness, not apathy, but presence, curiosity, acceptance. Montaigne didn't live in a monastery. He was a nobleman, surrounded by chaos, and yet he chose to retreat to a quiet tower, not to escape life, but to understand it. His insight was simple. Our obsession with control is the very thing making us feel powerless. Picture this. You're trying to impress someone. Every word is rehearsed, every message overanalyzed, every move calculated. You're trying so hard that you forget how to be yourself. And in that tension, in that performance, something beautiful dies. Now imagine the opposite. Someone who's relaxed, present, unbothered. They're not trying to impress. And that's exactly why they do. So ask yourself, who would you rather be around? This isn't just about people. It's about money, love, success, all of it. The more you chase out of fear, the more you push it away. Because energy doesn't lie, and desperation has a scent. There's a strange law no one talks about. The harder you try, the worse it gets. You felt it before, trying to fall asleep, only to lie awake for hours, trying to seem confident, only to feel more insecure, trying to be happy, only to feel emptier inside. The law of reversed effort. The more force you apply, the more resistance you meet. It's not failure, it's physics. When you relax your grip, things begin to move. This isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of the need to control everything. Because forcing creates friction, but flow creates magic. Have you ever wanted something so badly that it consumed you? Maybe a job, a relationship, a specific outcome. And the more you needed it, the further it drifted away. Because when you grip too tightly, you act from a place of lack. You tell the world, I don't have this, I need this. And the world responds in kind. Scarcity leaks from your energy. People feel it. Situations shift. Doors quietly close. But when you let go, not with indifference, but with quiet confidence, life begins to respond differently. You stop pushing. You start attracting. And that changes everything. Montaigne noticed something quietly radical. It was never the ones who tried the hardest, who seemed the happiest. It was the ones who took a step back, who observed life with some distance, who didn't cling to every small desire. They weren't passive. They simply weren't obsessed. They found joy, not by chasing it, but by allowing it. Have you ever met someone like that? They're not in a hurry. They don't beg for attention. They just glow, and people are drawn to them without even knowing why. It's not magic, it's alignment. The less you fight life, the more it feels like it's on your side. Let's be clear. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care. It means caring without needing, acting without obsessing, loving without possessing. It's the art of emotional boundaries, of choosing what truly deserves your energy and letting the rest pass through like wind. Think about a heated argument. Your first instinct: defend, attack, win. But if you pause just for a second and ask, does this deserve my peace? Most of the time, the answer is no. Montaigne understood this. He wasn't detached from life. He was present in it, but he refused to let every passing storm dictate the climate of his soul. Maybe you felt it, the deadline creeping closer, the clock ticking louder, your breath shallow, your mind racing. You tell yourself, just push through. One more hour, one more all-nighter. But here's the question: at what cost? Exhaustion isn't a badge of honor. Burnout isn't a milestone. You're not a machine. Letting go doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing your best, within your limits, then stepping back and trusting what unfolds. You don't need to sacrifice your sanity for a checkmark on a to-do list. When you act from balance instead of panic, everything becomes clearer, sharper, lighter. Most people believe life should be predictable, that the sun should always shine, that stability is the goal. But here's the truth: the only constant is change. Day becomes night, joy becomes grief, momentum fades, and stillness returns. Fighting this is like screaming at the ocean. It doesn't stop the tide. Montaigne saw this too. We cling to certainty, not because it serves us, but because it's familiar. Even if it hurts, we stay in jobs that drain us, in relationships that shrink us, in patterns that sabotage us. Why? Because the unknown is terrifying, but the familiar, even if painful, feels safe. The bravest thing you'll ever do is to let go of what no longer fits before life forces your hand. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to the rhythm of things, to the season you're in, to the truth you already feel, but have been afraid to face. Most of your suffering doesn't come from what's happening, but from the inner war that says, this shouldn't be happening, but it is. And that's where freedom begins. When you stop trying to force life to match your idea of it, you finally experience it as it is. And that changes everything. You stop chasing, you start receiving, you stop fearing, you start flowing. Letting go isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So breathe, unclench, let the wave carry you. Because maybe, just maybe, the moment you stop fighting is the moment everything falls into place.